Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, come on in. Grace and peace. Grace and peace, come on in. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday to you guys. Good morning on this triumphant Thursday. It's good to see you. Good to have each and every one of you a part of the broadcast this morning. If you're in Facebook land, welcome, welcome, welcome to all of our Rev J. Daniels followers. If you would do me a favor, make sure you're following the page, Rev J. Daniels. Click that follow button, click that bell notifications to get notifications every time Rev J. Daniels posts on this page. Then make sure you like this video. Click that like button right there and then tag 2 to 3 people in this broadcast. Tell them, hey, jump on. We want to talk to you about stop minimizing what hurt you or what happened to you. And so tag 2 to 3 people you know need to join in and tell them, hey, come on in, sit for the next 20, 25 minutes and hear this coaching therapy word of the Lord that will go forth to help us rise and build. Make sure you also share this to your profile, to your pages, and to all of the groups that you may be a part of. If you're in YouTube, welcome YouTube landers. Thank you for tuning in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure that you're subscribed to the Create Your Now YouTube channel, and also make sure that you like this video, and then hit that share button and copy the link and share it to 2 to 3 people. Send it in text, send it in email, send it in postmark. I don't care how you got to send it. Just let them know, hey, get on. We're getting ready to talk about stop minimizing what hurt you, what happened to you, and you need to hear this for the next 20 to 25 minutes. If you're not already a part of the school community, you need to make sure you jump in the school community. Our grief worksheets will be made available pretty soon into the community. So you need to be a part of it. You can click the link in the description of the video, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. The description is right there, school.com/create your now. You can join right there. It's free of charge. We want you to be a part of our Create Your Now community as we build, as we rise and build. And all of our daily declarations are in there. So you can go follow along and declare, arise and declare over your life as well. If you're sowing and you're partnering into this ministry, don't forget we're sowing this week in the denomination of 1. So 111, 1111, 2111, 3111, wherever your heart is, wherever your cheerfulness is, wherever your obedience to God and your sacrifice to the Lord is, you may sow right there if you feel so led to. The ways to do so is in the description of the video on YouTube, and it's in the comments of the video if you're on Facebook. We thank you for your generosity, your seeds towards the ministry. We pray over them, and we certainly take them before the Lord. So if you have any prayer requests, you can also send them as well. Listen, we're excited about what God is doing in this Arise and Build all through the month of February. We're going to be talking about overcoming, building through grief, building through hurt, building through pain and trauma, because we can't ignore that it's there, but we can build healthy in it and around it and through it. So we want to take the time to do that here. So welcome again to Arise and Build. There, excuse me. There's a phrase many people use to survive pain. We all use it. Well, not all of us, but many of us use it. I'm going to be one of them. But it quietly delays healing. Stuff like it wasn't that bad. Others have it worse. I should be over this by now. It didn't really matter. These are things that we've all have said in some shape, form, or fashion, and it helps us minimize or lower the pain in our mental, but it also delays our healing. Minimizing pain feels mature. It feels like we're doing something. It feels like we can move beyond. It feels like we can go forward, but it sounds humble and it sounds grateful, but reality is minimizing is not healing. It's really avoidance dressed up as strength. And many of us operate in a very strong spirit of avoidance. We avoid in different ways, but the ultimate bottle down to it is that it is a spirit of avoidance, and we are avoiding the hurt, the pain, the way it makes us feel, and all of these things, and we're dressing it up as strength. Oh, it wasn't that bad. Others have it worse. I should be over this by now. I'm coming through it. It didn't really matter. They don't matter to me. All of this is really avoidance, and it's just dressed and masqueraded as strength. What hurt you mattered. What hurt you mattered. Your feelings are valid. Your feelings are valid. Put that in the comment. Put that in the comments. Put that in your notebook. My feelings are valid. My feelings are valid. What hurt me matter. Put that in your notebook. My feelings are valid, and what hurt me matter. Why? Because you matter. And because you matter, everything about you also matter. And we have to stop allowing the enemy to minimize us, because when we minimize the pain and how it causes us to feel and what it triggers in us, we really minimize ourselves. We say that other people's feelings, other people's thoughts, ideologies are more important to us than our own. And every time we avoid it, we put them before us. This is the season that you need to start really putting yourself up. You need to pull yourself up and put yourself first in your life. And so we want to help you today by telling you to stop minimizing what hurt you. So core truth number one, if you're taking notes, let's go. Core truth number one, minimizing pain keeps it active. Wait a minute, write that down. Minimizing pain keeps it active. When you minimize pain, you don't make it smaller, you make it harder to heal. You don't make it smaller. You don't just make it smaller, you actually make it harder to heal. I was thinking about this. I'm on my computer right now, and if I hit the minimize button in the top, I'm in the Apple, so in the top left corner, if I hit the minimize button, it does not make the program stop running. It just makes it run in the background. I feel the Holy Ghost. And many of us have minimized our pain, and it does not make it smaller. It doesn't make it not happen. It just makes it run in the background. And we don't realize that in the background of our mind, the background of our spirit, the background of our actions, all of the pain and the hurt that we have minimized is right there. This is what's causing the depression. This is what's causing the anxiety. This is what's causing the trigger. Is because you're not realizing that all of the things that you've minimized is still right there running. It's taken from your memory. I know you have all those tabs up. If you like me, you have all those tabs up on your internet browser. Let's see, right now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That's on one. And then on the other, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. I have 25 tabs open right now. There's no way I can look at 25 things at one time. In fact, some of those tabs I probably haven't looked at in weeks, but it's been pulling from my memory bank. Oh God, I want to preach now, because some things that you have minimized in your life, you haven't went back to it, you haven't visited in years, you haven't thought about it in years, but it has still been draining from your memory bank. It has still been running in the back of your system, and you're not wondering, you're not realizing why you're triggered, why somebody can say hello the wrong way and you're snapping at them, why you can go off on somebody like that, is because you have a lot of things minimized but still running in the back of your system. All right, let's get to this. Pain that is not acknowledged doesn't shrink, it just hides. Pain that is not acknowledged, it doesn't shrink, it just hides. And a lot of us have a lot of hidden pain. A lot of us have a lot of hidden pain. And hidden pain shows up later. It shows up as emotional distance. A lot of us are emotionally distant from a lot of people, places, and things. You know, I think it's, in my case, I call it social anxiety and things like that, but it's really just emotional distance. I don't want to be emotionally close. Hidden pain shows up as overreaction. We overreact to people, places, and things. We give them things that are 10 years of rooted issues. You know how it is. You be talking to somebody and you say something to them and they say something to you back and you're like, it didn't require all that. But it was an overreaction, because hidden pain shows up later. Guarded joy. We talk about this every day. You can't even enjoy the season you're in. New house, new car, new job, new community, new relationships. So you can't even enjoy it. It's all of that hidden pain. Chronic disappointment. Write that down. Chronic disappointment. We go into situations, we don't realize this, but as we have hidden pain, we go into situations ready to be let down. I'm preparing myself for the worst. I want the best, but I'm preparing myself for the worst. We go in looking for, attracting, pulling towards us chronic disappointment. You may say you're fine, but your body and behavior tell a different story. Builders don't exaggerate pain, but they also don't erase it. We can't exaggerate it and we can't erase it. We just got to manage it. We got to acknowledge it and we got to deal with it. Healing requires honesty and not comparison. Truth number two. Truth number two. Comparison is not compassion. Write that down. Comparison is not compassion. Comparing your pain to someone else doesn't make you stronger. It makes you silent. Yes, others suffered. Yes, it could have been worse, but that doesn't invalidate what you lost or what happened to you and how it made you feel. Stop invalidating how you felt, what you went through, how it affected you based on comparing yourself to somebody else. Oh, well, they got it worse than me. Yeah, they do. They could, but that doesn't make your pain any less valid. And we got to realize that every time we compare ourselves to other, good or bad, we invalidate our own pain. We invalidate our own season. We invalidate where we are currently in our lives. Pain is not a competition. Grief is not ranked. We don't have to compete and we don't have to rank ourselves amongst who got it worse and who got it better and why we should be grateful because we're not like them and why we should this doesn't belong in this setting. You don't heal by telling yourself you're not allowed to hurt. That's not how you heal. You tell yourself that you are allowed to hurt. Now let's deal with the hurt. You heal yourself by giving yourself permission to tell the truth. You can't heal what you're not truthful about. Comparison starts with you. Stop comparing yourself to other people. Compassion also starts with you. Give yourself the first tidbit of compassion. Give yourself the first issue, the first pour of compassion you got in your life. Give it to yourself. Stop feeling guilty, ashamed, hurt, abandoned, abused. Give yourself some compassion and let's deal with those feelings. Let's deal with those emotions. Let's deal with those things you're grieving. Stop comparing yourself to others and invalidating your own situation, okay? Truth number three. Truth number three. Truth number three. God does not minimize your pain. Wait a minute. God doesn't minimize your pain. He, in fact, wept with Mary and Martha. He's not an indifferent bystander. God, write this in your notes, never responds to grief with dismissal. God, I know we do it as people, but God never responds to grief with dismissal. He will never dismiss your grief. He'll never dismiss your pain. In fact, he says, bring it to me. He doesn't say get over it. He doesn't say, oh, this is a church one here. He don't say be grateful. He doesn't say others have it worse. He draws near to the broken heart. Wait a minute, this is scripture. He draws near to the brokenhearted. If God can honor your pain enough to sit with you in it, you don't need to talk yourself out of it. You need to confront it. Some of us, we have this, I'm talking to me here. We have this very bad. We talk ourselves out of pain. We talk ourselves out of disappointment. We talk ourselves out of frustration. Well, maybe they didn't mean to, and they just had a lot going on. I do it all the time. Not anymore. It hurt me. It affected me. It disappointed me, and I'm going to say something about it. I'm not going to talk myself out of it. Because every time I talk myself out of it, I minimize and I invalidate my feelings, and God doesn't do that. He don't even dismiss it. So why am I dismissing it? Minimizing pain often comes from fear. Write that down. Minimizing your pain often is rooted in the spirit of fear somewhere. Fear of appearing weak. You minimize your pain because I can't be weak. Baby, I'm a thug. Yeah, I got to be hard. I got to, it's definitely in toxic masculinity. It's definitely there. It's definitely in the single mom syndrome. I can't acknowledge the pain, and I gotta minimize the pain because I got a fear of appearing weak. I can't be weak. I can't have the appearance of weak. Even though the scripture says where I'm weak, he's strong at. So if I can admit my weakness, then I can accept God's strength. Oh, write that down. If I can admit my weakness, I can accept God's strength. But we minimize the pain because we have a fear of appearing weak. We have a fear of being a burden. Oh yeah, that's a real fear. That's a real fear. I don't want my pain to be a burden to somebody, so I minimize it. Because if I talk about it, it's going to wear them. It's going to be a burden on them. It's going to make them feel guilty. It's going to make them feel shame. And I wear the burden I wear the burden thinking that it's going to be a burden if I confront my pain, my disappointment, my grief, the fear of being a burden. I don't want to be a burden to anybody. I don't want to cause nobody pain. I don't want to cause nobody strife. I don't want anybody to feel like I'm feeling. So I keep my mouth closed, minimize my pain, invalidate how I feel so that I'm not a burden to others. That's real. You need to check it. The fear of opening something you don't know how to close. The fear of opening something you don't. And these are just a couple of fears that I thought that needed to be pointed out. The fear of opening something you don't know how to close. Most of us minimize our pain because we don't know what it's going to be a can of worms. It's like Jack in a Box. When we turn that thing, once we pop out, it can't go back in. And so we minimize and invalidate how we feel because we don't know what's going behind whatever this conversation is going to open. But pain acknowledged is pain that can heal. I have to acknowledge the pain in order to be able to heal from it. I got to acknowledge the pain in order to heal from it. Let's get to our homework. I'm proud of myself today. I'm in my time constraints. I held back a little bit, but you got all month to talk about it. Homework assignment today. What pain have I been minimizing? What pain have I been minimizing? What pain have I been minimizing? Has it been a betrayal, a disappointment, a loss, a season that broke my heart quietly? What pain have I been minimizing? A lot of us, I know y'all not going to want to talk about this, but a lot of us have minimized the pain of the whole year of 2025. We in the second month of 2026, and we minimize that all of the lies, the betrayals, the deceit, the cheating, all the things that went on in 2025 really affected us. We've been minimizing it. Maybe you just need to take a glance over your whole 2025 and write down everything that pained you as you can remember it. And say out loud or write it underneath it, that hurt me. You don't have to give an explanation of why it hurt you. You don't have to compare it to others and other things that could hurt or not hurt. And you don't have to justify it. You just need to admit it affected me. It hurt me. It disappointed me. It rejected me. It abandoned me. Just tell the truth. So your homework assignment is write down some pain that you've been minimizing and then admit it hurt me. You don't have to give an explanation of why. You don't have to compare it. You don't have to justify it. Just say it affected me. And how did it affect you? That's your homework assignment. I'm going to go through the year 2025. I'm going to go through the year 2025. You do however you need to. If you just can go the last 30 days. But 2025 was, I walked through it. But it was some things that pained me, and I never acknowledged it. I never acknowledged it. There were some people that picked us up and dropped us. There's some people that invited us and left us. There's some people that brought us in and then walked away. And I never dealt with those things. I never addressed those things. I'm getting right in my journal. You need to write in yours. This is what happened, and it affected me. It hurted me. I moved beyond it. Wait a minute. I did. Sure did. Sure did. Pushed through it. I remember when we got this house, all of the things we had to push through to get through the door of this house. The day before closing, having people, just act a monkey and pull out their support, and having to regroup and still make it happen within the next 30 days, within the same month. Because God had a promise over our lives. And I remember when we got into the house, I slept for the first 2 weeks because we literally kicked, pushed, screamed. I mean, made it to the finish line with the hair of our chinny chin chin. That hurt me. That exhausted me. That disappointed me. And I never said that. I just kept going, just kept going, just kept preaching, just kept pushing, just kept building, just kept working, just kept launching, just kept writing. And a lot of us keep doing, and we need to take a time to say it hurt me, it affected me. You don't need to dramatize the pain, but you do need to honor it. You need to acknowledge it. This is the season that you'll stop shrinking your grief to make others comfortable. You're going to stop shrinking your feelings to make other people comfortable. You're going to stop shrinking how it made you feel to make other people feel comfortable. What hurt you mattered. How you felt mattered. How it affected you mattered. And acknowledging that is not a weakness, nor is it confrontational. It is just acknowledging your truth in the moment. It's the doorway to healing, actually. Let us give our declaration today. I stop minimizing my pain. I honor and acknowledge what hurt me. I give myself permission to heal. I face truth with courage, and I build with honesty. I create my now. I stop minimizing my pain. I honor and acknowledge what hurt me. I give myself permission to heal. I face truth with courage. I build with honesty. I create my now. On this triumphant Thursday, don't shrink, don't minimize, don't hold back. Acknowledge your pain, your hurt, your feelings, and then give yourself permission to heal and move forward in a healthy way. All right. I'll see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Remember, invite somebody. We're here Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time, 7 a.m. on the East Coast, 4 a.m. if you're on the West Coast, every day, Monday through Friday, no matter what holiday, no matter what the weather's like. We're going to be right here on YouTube and Facebook. And of course, always in our school community. So make sure that you join the school community, subscribe to our YouTube, and follow our Facebook right here so that you can stay connected to all that is going on in Arise and Build. I'm excited to help you create your now. All 2026 is your time, is your turn. Let's heal and let's build. All right. Have a good day. Go, grow, and glow. May his peace, his protection, and his provision be your portion till we meet again tomorrow. Same time, same place.